7:30 tonight, Berg's Backyard. Then at 8:30, a very special 9 presentation. 40 years of television stars. Then and now. This program proudly brought to you by Triumph for a bug-free garden.
Since its first awkward beginnings in 1956, Australian television has continued to amuse, amaze, inform and entertain us. For 4 decades, the people, programs and personalities have kept Australian viewers glued to their screens. Tonight, it's the first night final as we celebrate 40 years of television on the world's richest quiz, Sale of the Century. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Glenn Rich.
Thank you very much, Peter Swift. Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to Sale. Nice to have you with us on the first night of our final series of 40 years of television. And we've had a fantastic time over the last 4 nights. We've had some wonderful people joining us. And tonight is the first of our 2-part series, which means as the players finish tonight, they will be starting on those very same scores on Monday. And come Monday night, a lucky viewer will win for themselves the fabulous trip to Hollywood and also a wonderful Audi A4. But let's get into it, though. We have our 4 finalists over here. And to tell us who they are, please welcome Nikki Buckley. Oh. You all right there?
Yes, I caught my heel in my skirt and I was going to go AOT, but I didn't.
Oh, what's that mean again?
I don't know.
Oh, I've heard
fall
it.
over.
Yes, accidentally over.
Yeah.
Hey, hasn't it been a lot of fun the last 4 nights?
I've loved it, I really have. Met some great people.
It certainly has been. Now it's the final, and of course all of our players will be playing for viewers at home. And we've got one of our special favourite people in the final, haven't we?
We have indeed.
Yes. So who's playing tonight, Nick? Let's get into it.
Well, our first finalist pipped Mike Willisey at the post after a close game went to a tiebreaker. Still in the news, please welcome back Sue Smith.
Hi, Sue.
Nikki, thanks, Jen.
And after a late charge in his heat, this game show representative catapulted himself into the final. Still smiling, it's Philip Brady.
Good to see you, Philip.
Thank you, Gwen. Thank you.
Our next finalist sure made her heat home viewer happy, picking up the $5,000 cash card. Let's see if she can do it again. Back to try her luck is Joanna Lockwood.
Good to see you again, Joanna.
Thank you. And anyone would think this finalist had some inside help, totally blitzing the opposition with the score over 100. Back again, it's Pete Smith.
And nice to see you
Thank
there,
you,
Pete.
you too.
Apart from the fact that we brought Gary Coleman over especially, but anyhow, we've forgotten about all that. It's nice to see you. Don't even think of talking. Hello, Sue.
Hi, Nikki.
Nice to see you back again. Of course, you were up against some stiff opposition there in the first of the series.
In the current affairs field, yes,
Yeah.
but perhaps they don't do trivia.
Oh, well, I don't know. You're very confident, and you were telling us before that show you're very nervous. How are you feeling at the moment?
I'm still nervous. I always go into every form of competition convinced I'm going to fail.
Oh,
But you didn't.
You came through very well. So good luck tonight, Sue. You'll be right.
Yes, good luck. Now, Philip, the other night you were rattling off all those shows that you've been a part of. Did you leave anything out?
Yes, there was the Don Lane show and the Ernie Sickley show, and in Melbourne today and in Melbourne tonight.
Hey, good
and
luck
the Peter
today, Phil.
Couchman
Anyhow,
show.
it's nice to have
and
you back with us
favourites
again.
and mine.
Certainly
And then I
played
went
very
to the
well.
Tweed Coast.
You played very well the other night. Pardon?
Save it for Monday if
I'll
you win.
save it, hopefully.
No, good luck, Philip, and nice to have you with
Thanks,
us
buddy.
again. Joanna played very well last night, and it's good to see you back again tonight.
Thank you.
What are you doing at the moment? I forgot to ask you last night.
Look, I'm the wrong age for television lately. That's somewhere between 20 and Ruth Cracknell. So, so I'm fundraising for the Sunshine Home, which is a home for adults and children with intellectual disabilities in Sydney, and I just love it.
Fantastic. A great cause, too. Hey, good luck tonight, Joanna.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Now, Pete, you are my idol. Not only did you win the other night, but you also did all the voiceovers as well. Are you going to do that again tonight?
No, not... There was a big upset last Tuesday night, let's face it, and I'm a bit ashamed of myself. Unfortunately, I beat the hot favourite. But do you know who I've chosen to do the announcing tonight?
Who's that?
My special announcer will be none other than Gary Coleman.
I earned it.
Good to see you with us, Gary.
Thank you. Thank you. I earned this. He beat me badly.
No, we're going to have a lot of fun. So Gary is going to join us there. Pete's obviously going to be playing very, very seriously here. $20 starting money for all of our players. Let's get into it. We'll see you
In the gift shop. Good luck, everyone. Have some fun.
And we're going to go for it. So let's find out what's going to happen, keeping in mind that all of our players are playing for viewers at home. So good luck all. Question 1. Lorne Green starred as Commander... Pete.
Bonanza?
No, starred as Commander Adama in the early 80s US sci-fi series Battlestar Galactica. Subtitled A Primetime Life is the recently published autobiography of American TV mogul Aaron who? Pete?
Copeland.
Can I answer?
Yeah, you can if you like. No,
Spelling,
that's
Aaron
right,
Spelling.
Sue, but unfortunately you don't get any money for it, which is a bit of a pity. Aaron Spelling was what we needed. Here's a visual question, so take a look at your monitor. This is a still from which feature-length Disney? Pete?
The Lion King.
That's right, and he's turned around and heading in the right direction. Based on the 1942 film I Married a Witch, was which US sitcom starring Elizabeth Joanna?
Bewitched.
That's right, Elizabeth Montgomery. Fleagle, Bingo, Drooper and Snorky made up Hanna-Barbera's animal pop group called the Banana What's? Pete?
Benders?
No, the Banana Splits. So gift shop time, and Joanna, you're in the lead. You're on $25.
I can't be in the lead. I've done nothing.
You've got one right, and that's all that matters. You're on 25, you're 5 ahead of Philip and Sue, and you're 15 ahead of Pete at the moment, so you can buy here for your viewer.
Well, I'm sure you've heard of Hopalong Cassidy and Pocahontas. Well, here's Tangles and Louie.
I tell you what, Nicky, you can't beat bad luck, can you? Stuck up a river with no water in it with Lou Richards.
Me, cheap little big mouth. Him, cheap big fat mouth.
You speak for yourself, boy.
Well, with this Australis Bushranger canoe, your viewer can take to the waters in a sporting fashion, just like Lou and Max. Together with 2 single paddles, it's normally $1,020. Tonight, just $6 from Canoe World and Sail of the Century.
Hey, guys.
Well made trick, isn't it?
I'll sit on the rocks.
What a ride,
I'm
what
just
a
a
ride.
bit confused. You're going that way.
Well, that's why we
and
don't
he's
get
going
anywhere.
That way. So what's happening here?
We're in a whirlpool. You're supposed to paddle the other way, you big log.
I've been doing it all my life with you, Lou.
And you'll never guess,
I
Max
knew I shouldn't
Walker...
have touched that tomahawk.
Max Walker just happened to join us and have with us his recent book, book number 10, which is number 5 on the top 10 selling books around. Hey, well done, Max. That's you and your dad put that together.
Chip off the old block, yes. Big Max, little Max, father, son. I mean, yeah, some bad stories in that one. Lou, you're not in this one.
No, you can write a story in this episode here, too,
It's
mate.
working well.
I think you haven't written about.
Joanna, we'll even throw in the book, and you can buy the canoe, forget about the clowns, the canoe, for $5. $5, going once.
It's very convincing, but no thank
You'd have
you.
me too, darling.
Throw me in too, Lou. That's not bad.
It's pretty good,
Hey,
but
come on, guys, we want to sell it.
there's big fish at stake on this one. I'll let it pass.
Going once, going twice, going 3 times, and no sale, no sale. Gentlemen, I hope you sort out your differences.
Louis, we've got a
thank you
long
for
way to
joining
go,
us.
son. You just keep paddling.
Down the Colorado River, baby.
Okay, Joanna, you're in the lead on 25 as we get back to the questions. Starring Rex Harrison and Gene Tierney, Philip.
Laura.
No, it was the 1947 film The Ghost and Mrs. Who, Mrs. Muir. Any 2 persons or things nominally different but practically the same are said to be Tweedledum and Joanna.
Tweedledee.
That's right. First chance tonight to pick some money off the board. $10 has been placed behind one of our famous faces. What is my name? I'm a 1965 film adapted from an earlier hit Broadway musical that ran for over 1,400 performances. Produced and directed by Robert Wise, I won Oscars for Best... Pete.
Sound of Music?
Sound of Music is right. Julie Andrews, Climb Every Mountain, Do, Re, Mi, The Sound of Music. The answer we needed, Pete. Well done. Now, $10 has been placed behind one of our famous faces, and tonight those faces are...
Channel 9's favourite son, Graham Kennedy,
has the honour of the title The King of Television.
Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz.
From one of the all-time great sitcoms, I Love Lucy.
Dean Cain,
Clark Kent, alias Superman from Lois and Clark.
Delvine Delaney,
Nurse Jojo and the Young Doctors, and also former sail hostess.
Adrian Jerko,
Adrian comes from Morayfield in Queensland, and Adrian is a Cub Scout, and he loves to watch Australia's Funniest Home Video Show with Joe Beth. And it's great to have you with us, Adrian.
Joan Collins, Linda Evans and John Forsyth.
The 3 big power brokers from the glitzy Soapy dynasty.
Ed Devereaux,
Head Ranger Matt from Skippy.
Farrah Fawcett
One of the most attractive undercover cops in television history from Charlie's Angels.
and Gerard Kennedy.
Starred in Hunter and also Division 4. So, Peter, which of those famous faces would you like?
Well, they built this marvellous Studio 9 complex for one personality up there, the one and only Graham Kennedy.
OK, Pete, good luck. Here's Graham.
Pete, your viewer's car will look professionally detailed once you've finished cleaning it with these 87 car care products. valued at $656 from Valvoline.
Thank you very much, Gary Coleman there. And also we should mention a very big thank you to TV Week. Also have helped us out with all of the Fame Game photos throughout the series. Thank you very much, TV Week. Now, at the moment, Joanna, you're leading on $30. That's round one, and we'll be back shortly with round two. Welcome back to round two on the sale, and this is the first night of our two-part series. At the moment, Joanna, you're leading on 30, Sue on 20, Philip on 15 and Pete on 10 as we get into the rounds. Master of Ceremonies at the opening of the Atlanta Paralympics was which quadriplegic actor? Joanna.
Christopher Reeve.
That's right. Which band played its last live concert at Candlestick Park, San Francisco on August 29, 1966? Philip.
The Beatles.
That's right, too. As we go to the Fame Game, $15 has been placed behind one of our famous faces. Who am I? Born in 1934, I studied ballet at an early age and at 15 appeared on the cover of Elle magazine. In 1952, the year I married director Roger Vadim, I made my screen debut in Crazy for Love. Sue?
Fonda.
No. Crazy for Love, and over the next 4 years made Philip.
And Margaret.
No. Made another 16 movies. In 1956, I shot to international stardom with And God Created Woman. Joanna.
Bridget Bardot.
I am Bridget Bardot, yes. Now very active on the animal rights movements. The answer we needed, Joanna. So who would you like from our famous faces?
Oh, look, I'll take the home viewer, please.
Home viewer, Adrian Jerko from Queensland.
Joanna, your viewer can get that hair salon treatment at home with this professional hair care package for all types of hair, valued at $408 from Sienna Professional Hair Care.
Thank you very much, Gary Coleman. Joanna, that's what you've picked up for your viewer. You're in the lead on $35 as we put 30 seconds up on the clock for Fast Money, and your time starts now. Who played TV's Kojak? Pete.
Telly Savalas.
Stop the clock. I'll just check. Got to check it, Pete. Everything. Okay, just in the nick of time, Peter. We'll restart the clock. We have 24 seconds remaining, and we'll restart it now. I Can't Stop Loving You was a hit for blind singer Philip.
Ray Charles.
Yes, a hit movie is Close Encounters of the Watts. Philip.
Third Kind.
Yes, the children's film Milo and Otis features a dog and a what? Joanna.
Cat.
Yes, an early American sitcom was The Many Lives of Pete.
Dobie Gillis.
Yes, on TV, Adam West portrayed which superhero? Philip.
Batman.
Yes, a co-star of the Dick Van Dyke Show was Mary Pete.
Mary Tyler Moore.
Yes, and that's the Fast Money. Joanne, you're leading. You're on $40. You are $5 ahead of Phil, but Joanna, you can buy here for your viewer.
Hello, this is Bluey Hills. Oh, that's you, Gary. Okay, I'll see you down the pub in about 30 minutes.
All right, well, when you need important information and quickly, nothing comes close to this. Just about anyone, including your viewer, can get to the bare facts with this 500p plain paper laser fax. Now, it features on-screen programming, a super quick scan, sequential broadcasting and a message centre. Normally it's $1,999. Tonight, just $9 from Brother and Sale of the Century.
And please welcome Lucky Grills. Good to have you with us. Lucky recreating Bluey. And have a look at this. This is an old Woman's Weekly. Isn't that amazing? From 1967. Have a look there. Unreal. Now, Joanna, forget about the Woman's Weekly. We're going to sell this to you if you want it for your viewer. And all we want is $9. $9. It's great.
Could you tell me the scores, please, Glenn?
At the moment, you're on 40 and Philip's on 35. We have a long way to go. $9 and $200 cash. Going once. I'll bring it down to $8. Going twice.
No. Thank you.
$7. Going 3 times. It's the last one. Got to go.
$7.
Hey?
$7.
You'll buy it for that? Yeah. Well done. Congratulations. Your viewer at home's picked that up. You're now trailing by $2, Joanna. And also, thanks very much for joining us, Lucky.
My pleasure.
We'll see you down the pub.
Sure.
Viewer's question. In Star Trek, what was Leonard Nimoy's most prominent feature? We'll tell you after this break.
The Empress Papia's mouth is like these grapes.
Oh, you mean luscious and ripe?
No, sticky and squashy.
Our viewer's question for tonight. In Star Trek, what was Leonard Nimoy's most prominent feature? They were his ears. So there you go. Let's get into round 3, the cash card round, with Philip leading on 35. May your God go with you is the closing catchphrase of Irish comedian Dave who? Pete.
Allen.
Yes. Lindsay Wagner starred in which TV, Sue?
Bionic Woman.
That's exactly right. TV spin-off from the $6 Million Man. Cash card time, and Philip, you have the opportunity to play for your viewer at home. $5,000 could be theirs, or maybe this great prize.
Well, Philip, your viewer can start packing for the beaches of tropical Cairns. For 4 nights, 2 people can indulge in all the luxuries of their hotel room and in the sights and sounds of the far north. This getaway also includes airfares and transfers, and it's valued at $3,864 from the Radisson Plaza Hotel Cairns, Qantas Australian Airline and Sail of the Century.
That's a wonderful prize, Philip. It'll cost you $15 to play. Of course, $5,000 could be at the end of it. You are on $35. You are in the lead. But, of course, you don't want to play. If you don't want to play, you don't have to play.
Prepared to come down a bit for an old friend, Glenn?
Well, Phil, I would love to, but they won't let me do that, basically. If you want to play, it's going to cost you $15.
Yeah, there's a lot at stake, and for my home viewer, I will play.
You're going to play? Push your buzzer and then we'll change the scores. Well done. 5,000. Let's. Joanna did very well on it last night for her viewer. Hearts, clubs, diamonds or spades? Which machine, Philip?
I think I'll stick close to Nikki and go for spades.
Thanks,
You'd like
Philip.
to go for the spades?
OK,
Good
cross
luck,
our
Philip.
fingers and see
For
how we
your
go.
viewer, you've picked up... Oh, the $15 going back to your score. Back to $35, back
where we
to
were.
the lead. Where was the money, though, Nick?
It was with Hearts tonight.
Hearts.
Yep.
So Hearts being the $5,000. And, of course, at home, if you happen to have Hearts on your Caltex and Ampol cash card, tonight is your last opportunity for Hearts and Friday, and you could be in the running for $10,000. And thank you very much to Ampol Caltex, too, for the promotion. It's been a great time. OK, let's go back to the questions. Tom Hanks was one of the stars of the early 80s sitcom Bosom Once. Pete?
Buddies.
Yes. Which luxurious hotel was opened in Melbourne in August 1962? Joanna?
Southern Cross?
That's right. The Beatles stayed there. And the last chance tonight to pick some money up off the board, $25 and the wild card being added. Who am I? Of Italian descent, I was born in the United States around 1916, spent 10 years in the Navy, and after World War II studied acting. A stout, swarthy actor with gap teeth, I made a number of stage and TV appearances before making a rather late screen debut in my mid-30s. Portraying a sadistic sergeant in From Here to Eternity, Joanna.
Ernest Borgnine.
That's right, Ernest Borgnine from McHale's Navy, the single guy. And also the doorman in the single guy. All right, Joanna. Now, the last chance to pick some money up off the board. Who would you like?
Oh, Desi and Lucy, please.
From I Love Lucy. Good luck. And there's $25. Taking you up to $63. Where was the rest of the money, though, Nikki?
Well, the wild card was with Farrah Fawcett. Delvine Delaney had the $10 and Gerard Kennedy had the $15.
That's where the money was, and at the moment, Joanna doing very well, leading on $63. We have for tonight, and keeping in mind tonight is only the first of our 2-part series for the finals here. All that is remaining is the Mad Minute, and we'll be back shortly with that. The Mad Minute. Before we get into it, though, Joanna, you're in the lead on 63. Philip on 35. Pete, you're also on 35 too.
Yeah, well, I think they're all tightening up a bit. They're taking it far too seriously. Take it from me, from a 16-year-old veteran of even just the announcing and watching contestants. You've got to lighten up and make a bit of fun of it while I concentrate on the job at hand.
And so you're on 25. So let's get into it. 60 seconds up on the clock, and your time starts now. An American police series is NYPD. Pete?
Blue.
Yes. Who was the female star of I Dream of Jeannie? Sue?
I Dream of Jeannie. She was that little cute blondie one.
Barbara Eden. Yes. Having failed in business, one is said to put up the what? Sue?
Bridges.
Shutters. The creator of the Star Wars movies was George who? Pete?
Lucas.
Yes. Which Western TV series was set on the Ponderosa Ranch? Pete?
Bonanza.
Yes. The musical Guys and Dolls features Philip.
Oh, I don't know if you want a song or a star. Features If I Were a Bell.
Nathan Detroit.
Oh.
Set aboard a cruise ship with the series I Love Once. Oh, sorry, The Love. Joanna?
The Love Boat?
That's right. Robert Vaughn starred in the spy series The Man from Pete.
Uncle.
Yes, 70s American police series was The Mod Once. Pete.
Squad.
Yes, which Broadway and film musical was based on the play Pygmalion? Pete.
My Fair Lady.
Yes, a cartoon series about an ape was Magilla Once. Joanne.
Magilla Gorilla.
Yes, a TV super salesman is Tim Who? Pete.
I don't know, I can't think.
Tim Shaw was the answer we needed. So, Joanna, you're leading at the end of our two-night final. We're halfway there, the end of our first night in the two-night final. So, congratulations, Joanna. Everyone's in there giving it a go, which is good to see. Just, Philip, quickly, the musical Guys and Goals featured the character Nathan Who? Nathan Detroit. That's where that came into it. Now, at home, if you'd like to be a viewer and play with one of our four celebrities up here are the numbers which you have to ring, keeping in mind that all these numbers are open all weekend through until 9 o'clock on Monday morning.
For Sue Smith, phone 0055-60186. For Pete Smith, phone 0055-60187. For Philip Brady, phone 0055-60188. And for Joanna Lockwood, phone 0055-60189.
Thank you very much, Gary Coleman there. Well done, Joanna.
Thank you.
Continuing on your fine form from last night. Now, you haven't won. You're halfway there.
I know. We're halfway there, though.
You are leading at the halfway mark too. So let's go shopping and have a look at some great prices. Come through here, because on Monday night we're giving it away. It's going to be fantastic. Now, the major prize at the end of this whole series, and if you're a viewer, as I say, you have until 9 o'clock on Monday morning to phone through and be a part of it. The two-part prize consists of, firstly, this fantastic Hollywood holiday.
Los Angeles, the place to see and be seen in America. The home to glitzy Hollywood, Venice Beach and star-studded Beverly Hills. This 7-day trip for two will have you in a frenzy as you experience some real-life action when you visit the world-famous Universal Studios. With accommodation in Santa Monica, airfares and transfers, it's from Qantas Holidays and Harvey World Travel, the travel professional.
It's a wonderful holiday, that's for sure. And, of course, the other part of this prize is the fabulous Audi A4.
Over the years, automobile technology has advanced so rapidly that today we are presented with the pinnacle of driving indulgence and motoring luxury. The Audi A4, featuring a sumptuous leather interior, 8-spoke alloy wheels, CD stacker, and power windows. It's driven by a powerful 2-liter engine combined with the state-of-the-art automatic transmission. You'll feel like an absolute star in the Audi A4, valued at $50,980 plus on-road costs. Audi.